Guys, how you going? Yeah, we're playing some Edith Finch today. Well, not technically playing. We're sort of going through the story of Edith Finch. What remains of Edith Finch? It's what it's called. I've actually been requested this quite a few times, so today we're doing it. And if you're wondering why there were 2 notifications for this, it's because I fucked up the stream a bit. Like I was playing the game, but it wasn't recording it correctly. OBS wasn't picking up the actual game; it was just picking up a black screen, which is an absolute pain in the ass. And so I've just done a restart, and so that video that's there now, I'm just going to delete that because it's just me going through with just the sound and no video, which is a bit of a shame. I didn't get a good start. I swear that I had it perfectly set up the night before. Zarius, I is here. How you going, Zarius? How's your how did it go with Vito Scaletti? Here we go. I'm just going to do a new game. Hopefully everyone can see it. Yep, it's appearing on screen on the stream. So here we go. Starting a new game. Rose, happy birthday! Everyone say happy birthday to Rose, or you are banned. You are banned from this channel. I'm not kidding. Say happy birthday to Rose. Happy birthday, Rose. How you going? Here we go. Starting the game. What remains of Edith Finch? Yeah, Zarius has had the same thing before as well. Yeah. It's not good when you run into issues. Here we go. So we're on a barge, on a bit of a bargey barge, and that's what we head to before we drown. Well, it's not that you don't swim, it's that you get sucked under by the boat, you know, and that will sort of help against that, you know. Alright. Lol, bit extreme, but thank you. No, I'm not kidding. Hey, like anyone that doesn't say is nice to Rose, you're going to get instantly banned. Okay, just banned for life, and that's how it is, unfortunately. Oh, there's a what do you call it? A box of what do you call it? Noodles. Here we are. So she's got some flowers there. Edith Finch. That's her journal. So we're about to read her journal.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
The house. Lols, behaves he. Alright, so look, we can't go back.
Someone had put up a chain link fence,
oh,
but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it. My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
The house swallowed him up, hey? Look, missing. Milton Finch, that's his brother. 4 years old, she lost him, hey? There's Zaria says happy birthday to Rose. So, Zarius, you're safe for now. And they got power connected here. Like this family, man, they're so weird. They're so freaking weird. You watch this.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
She wasn't allowed inside half the rooms of the house. Isn't that strange? It gets weirder, hey?
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Urgent, open immediately. Yeah, all the power bills and everything like that.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
That's the brother that disappeared. So they had the funeral for his brother. No trespassing. Gosh. Yeah, private property protected by surveillance, hey? So how's your birthday so far?
In her
How you
will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
left a key but didn't tell what it
Maybe she
unlocks?
thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Alright, let's go. We're almost at the house. It's over there. Gosh. We're doing a bit of hiking. You can't run in this game for reasons that they'll explain later. You can't run. So this part takes a little bit of time getting over to the house.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Saw a few hoof prints, hey? Look at that. Oh, we've been spotted. Oh, off it goes. It's gone.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Never thought I'd come back to it, eh? And what are you
But now I
doing
had
back here?
questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
So she wants answers about her family. Not technically the 9th yet here in the UK. So not my birthday here quite yet, but it's so close to being your birthday, you know. So you have to get your birthday wishes in, you know. Like if you're that close, like you gotta do your birthday wishes, you know. There's the house.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Look at that. Craziness. Crazy. Here's their shed. That is so many safety regulations just violated. Like, look at that. Look at that. They built like a friggin' tower on top of it. See, this is the thing. This family, yeah, they don't do anything strange per se, but they just do everything over the top. Like look at how many rooms they shoved on the one house.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
She's afraid of the house, but it has the answers to her questions about the family, you know. Look at that. Hang on. Let's go. Let's go have a look, okay?
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Yeah. So how's the sound, guys? How's the sound quality? I like these sconces, hey? They're very old world. It's good, man. I'm glad. Glad the sound isn't. I'm getting everything's going wrong today.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
No, no.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
It says potting mix. Yeah, potting mix. See, you'd see that's actually not a bad amount of potting mix, but yeah, for this family you'd expect us to see like a massive mound of potting mix or something, you know. What's that? Some sort of dish on the roof. Solar panel?
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Alright. There's someone's bike. So, here we go. Right.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
No power. Power's been turned off. Some yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is more like the Finch house then. Look at how many potting mixes they got. And what the hell is this? Beanbag filling or packing peanuts or something? That's a pool.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
There they all are. There's her. There's Edith. Alright. And there's the mother, Dawn. And there's the missing kid, Lewis. And there's the grandmother, Edie. I don't know why they're wearing hats indoors, but they are. And look at this craziness. Oh my god. Hey, they're all clean, actually. Why not put them away if they're clean? Maybe, oh yeah, okay.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Yeah, look at look at all this. Like, this is not normal. This is not what a normal family does. Like look at the amount of pots and pans here. This is absolutely mental. Like, who has that many pots and pans? And who has this many dishes? Like, look at them all. And this many friggin' cans. Like, why would you pile cans? Like, look at this. Look. You see in these cans? And there's friggin' books everywhere. Books everywhere, like a mile high. You watch.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Oh.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Huh. Oh, everything's just been left out.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Like,
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
so there was an original house, but it sank. Okay. Like, look at this. Look at how many books they have. There's just piles upon piles of books. Like, it's not normal for a family to have this many books in such a small house. And look at them. There's so many books. They're just sort of sitting all over the place. Like, every room there's probably books, you know? Like, look at this. Even the television. The television is propped up with friggin' books. There's books piled around the television. Why would you have that many books in the one house? That's crazy. Alright, here's the basement.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Ask Rose, she'll tell you. Tell us what. That was our... that's what our bedroom is like. What? No, you guys don't have that many books piled up in your bedroom. No, come on. Like this. You have books piled up in your bedroom like this. Like, look at this. Tell Rose tomorrow. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it for a second. I don't believe you have this many. Look at this many books. Look at it all. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it for a second. Okay. Is it? It says Barbara on the box. Barbara.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
So Sven built this house and this music box. Oh, there it goes. Ah, Violino, look at this. What's this? Yeah, there's a bit of a picture there. The light switch that won't work. Look, finches everywhere. Finches. Little finches. Is there the Finch family? I think this way leads back to the kitchen. Yeah. Already been in the kitchen. I got about 600 paperbacks and over 1,000 books on Kindles. Yeah, but do you have books stacked around the place like this? Like, look at this. Do you have a stack of books going around around the place like that in every room in the house? I don't think so. No, and look at this. Look at this staircase. Even books stacked along the staircase. Like, who does that? And this. Look at how crazy this is. Who puts this many pictures on a friggin' wall? Look. Look at this. This is the Finch family. Look at this level of strangeness. Like, okay. You put a nice picture on a wall, and then you go ahead and put about 100 other pictures on the wall as well. And look at this. The room is literally sealed. Look. The room is sealed up. Yeah, it's got peepholes. Look, peepholes. Peepholes on the doors that they've got sealed up.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
I have a few stacks of books, but I could, but if I could give the bookshelf a doorway, I would. Expanding foam on the doors is a little extreme. Yeah. Um, I I bought the Assassin's Creed book for a birthday. Oh yeah, that might be interesting. Look, Finches, eh? Finches.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Yeah, there's all the packing stuff.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Oh, it wasn't Lewis that disappeared. It was Milton that disappeared. So back on the fridge, there's Lewis and there's Milton. So Milton disappeared. Yeah. Milton, yeah. Milton's not in here, obviously. Because Milton disappeared, and then there's Lewis. So she's got two brothers, Lewis and Milton. One's disappeared. I don't know where Lewis is. Well, I'm not going to tell you where Lewis is. It's a trilogy, and I can't wait to get into it. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Alright, gosh. So up the stairs we go.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Mum
Then
sealed up
Edie
the
retaliated
bedrooms.
and drilled peepholes.
So Mum sealed up the bedrooms, and Edie drew peepholes in the sealed up bedrooms. Hey, weird family. Look at the books. Look at the walls. Oh my god. Holy shit, man. There's more there. Alright, here's an overview. Oh gosh. Oh, there's a bit of a balcony there. I don't know how to get to the balcony. What's that? There's a bandsaw. Interesting. Alright, so you can see, I showed you before, you can, yeah, books, I love it. Yeah, so she's inherited all these friggin' books. You know what she should do? She should sell them all, hey? Just sell all the books and the violins and just make a ton of money.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Oh. So yeah, so this Edith Senior's room that we've gone in. Yeah, here's the dates. So Sven died 64. Edie died 2010. Look, Finches. Two Finches. Sven and Edie. So Sven built this house. The grandfather. And Edie's the grandmother. More books. Don't know whose room this is. Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Yeah. That's the thing, when you're growing up, you sort of associate your experience with what's normal. You don't really, and especially if you don't see other people's experiences, you just assume that it's normal. That what you experience is normal, you know? Gregory, he died in 77, okay. And this is Calvin and Sam. Space and America. Look, they're all sealed. Look, we've got sealing on the sides. Weird. Except for Edie's room. That's probably locked. Can I go in? Can I open it up? Is that the key? No, can't. You don't have a thing for it. Alright, let's look in this one. Edie and Calvin and Sam.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Oh, okay. You can't sell them. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You sell them and make a ton of money. You sound like Jacksepticeye now, Rose, but with books. Alright, so there's more rooms over here.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Barbara Finch. More books everywhere. Just books upon books. Oh. And this way to the attic. Look at the books. What's on the books? The Nordic cookbook. Oh shit. Sorry about that. Oh gosh, no! It's fucked it up. Oh god. Wish it wouldn't. Wish it fucking wouldn't. Alright. A Dreamer's Tales. 100 Years of Solitude. Oh gosh. Alright, so here's the attic.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Okay. There's a third floor. Ah, Vino. His Barbara's room, sealed. Oh.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
The original house that sunk. You guys still there? Okay, here's Barbara's room. Died in 1960.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Yeah, so there's Barbara's room. There's more rooms over here. Yeah, so you're meant to go into the rooms and explore things. Yeah. Here's one room that isn't sealed. Have a look in a bit. Here's another sealed room. MLY. Molly. Yeah. Molly. 47. So everyone's basically dead. Molly. Let's have a look in Molly's room.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
How are you enjoying this so far, Molly? It's not a bad experience. I wouldn't call it a video game though. I'd be hard pressed to call it a video game, but it's not bad, you know. It's a good one, you know. It's a good story.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
So here's Walter's room, and there's the is that a shark or a whale? What's this? A house? Was that a house underwater or a house by the sea? A rug. Oh, what's that? Finches. Alright. Well, here's something. Maybe this is what the key's for.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Oh. So that's what it unlocks.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh. Which way?
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
It's the story that drew me into it and wanting you to play it since you got it ages ago. Yeah. So now we're in one of those hidden passageways.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
So we're sort of crawling. So we're in like a crawl space, like a Jeffries tube on the Enterprise, you know? Milton. Okay, here we go.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh. door. So this is one of the sealed rooms. Yeah?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Molly. So now we're in Molly's room.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Yeah. There's Molly. That's what she looks like, Molly. Anything in the trunk? Anything in the bed? So look. Nothing. So how you guys finding it so far? This weird family, hey? Oh, here we go. Her diary. Actually, before we read the diary, I'm gonna go for a quick break, like lightning fast break here, because I need to go badly. So I'm really sorry. I'll be right back. Hey, I'll be back really quickly, and we'll have a look at Molly's diary. All right, BRB. Oh gosh, I am back. I am back. Wasn't that quick? Hey? You guys back as well? You guys are ready to have a look at Molly's diary here? She's dead now, so she probably won't mind, you know. Won't mind too much, at least. Are you guys ready for this? Are you ready? You guys still with me?
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Oh, yeah. Anything else to have a look at? What's this calendar? Bit of a microscope, hey? Having a look at things microscopically. Okay, here's the diary. Here we go. Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
The gerbil food.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
She's hungry. What's this? Oh, candy.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh, serious? So we're playing as Molly now, looking for food around the house. Can't see nothing. Is there a light switch? There's a light switch, usually by the door, isn't it? There. Flick the light on. Oh, whatever. Can't flick the light on. What's this? Oh, she's got her own bathroom. Serious? What's this?
I kept eating and eating.
You can eat the toothpaste. No, are you serious? Okay, she's eating toothpaste. What else is there to eat
Then I
here?
heard chirping outside my window.
Oh. I thought about
eating Christopher, but I held back.
Huh.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Huh. Hang on, actually I want to have a look at the other window here. What's this? Oh, this might be more food?
I ate a lot of things that night.
Yeah. You can eat that? And now you throw it up. In the toilet. Here we go. So this is what happened to Molly.
For her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
And suddenly I was a cat. Oh. Meow. I'd say this part's a little bit game-like.
Quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Jump over here. Oh. Okay, now we get it. Hiya. Ah, serious? You guys still there? You watching this? What do you think of this part, hey? And now we're a cat. And we got a bell on us. That'll make catching it really difficult. How do we jump up? You know where to. I don't know where we go now. Just jump over there. Oh, that's fairly close. Yeah, jump up here.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Oh, they're in there. Okay. They're probably gone for coffee. Yeah. See, this part's fairly game-like, but it's not how you'd think it would be for a video game. Is that where I'm meant to go? Where's the bird? What sort of bird is that? Surely it's not a finch. Alright, up here? Hiya!
I jumped and I almost got her.
Almost. Here we go. Now we'll get her.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Where are you gonna go now,
I
hey?
gobbled her up.
Uh-oh. And then it
Suddenly,
fell.
I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Little teeth nibbling in the grass, hey? I don't see nothing.
Rabbits.
Rabbits. Oh. How do we get one? They're nibbling in the grass. Down here somewhere? Where are they? I don't see any. Rabbits there! There! Right there! Right there! Get him! Yeah! Alright, I got a rabbit.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
So this is surely a dream that Molly had, yeah? Flew off to find
mama
something
rabbit.
bigger. A mama rabbit. So we're getting another rabbit. Hello? Got it.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Suddenly I was a shark. Oh, oh. Oh, now what? Yep, hop. So this is the game now.
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Alright, let's get that fish. That's a fish there, isn't it?
I
Oh, it's
wanted
a
fat,
porpoise.
juicy seals.
Yep.
I
Got him.
tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Where is it? I lost sight of it. Oh no! What do I do now? I've lost sight of it. Is it down here somewhere? Crap. Okay, what do we do now? Oh, there we go. A blood trail. Look at that.
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh, that was some sort of snake. Look. Can I move? Oh.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Smell people everywhere. Go under here. Is that a
I
person?
was
There we
big,
go.
but I moved real quiet.
Big but moved real quiet. Here we go. Got him. Up here. What do you guys think of this part, hey? Going through as a friggin' sea monster.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. Okay. Look at that, hey? Oh, got that guy. You guys still there? What's the time? Okay, so here's the captain, or
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
something you had to have, so swam towards it.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Oh, isn't this Molly's room?
I got closer and closer.
This is Molly's room. So she got eaten by a sea monster. No. What's this?
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
So she had a nightmare of her getting eaten by a sea monster, hey? That went under the bed.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Edie would have believed that, hey? Alright, close this up. No, close it up. Close it up. There. Boom. So there's Molly's story. So that's how Molly died in 47. Okay, now how do we progress? Oh, here we go. So she went out here. Oh. Can I go down there? Or should I go down there?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Hmm. Here we go.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
So what have you guys been up to, hey? What are you going to do for your birthday? Built 1937. Sven Finch. Oh.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire. Says,
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
mole man beneath the Finch house?
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
So they're big on fantastical stories and stretching the truth, eh?
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Pink shag carpet for the bathroom. Weird. Eh? Weird.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
It's a pretty big trace. Oh, look. Alcohol in the bathroom. Oh, here's another book. So that's another secret hatch, I imagine. We'll go have a look at this room first before we have a look at the secret hatch. There's probably a few more extra things in here. This is Edith and Sven's room. Oh, painters, hey?
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Yeah.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Huh.
Her room was like a museum.
Oh, I remember one of these. You hold it up to your face, right? And then do, what do you call it? And then you click the button on the side and it goes to the next one. I remember these. Right?
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
And misfortune. How do we move the slide? Oh, there we go. Move it like that.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife, Ingeborg, and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Just having cakes and coffee and family over. Just wanted to spend it with Z, the kids and mum and dad, etc. You don't want anything big. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want any big celebrations on my birthday either. Like, I just don't like it. I don't want a big celebration on my birthday. Yeah, even if it's going out somewhere, I don't like that. I just want to stay in for my birthday, you know. And I don't want. See, I actually don't like birthday wishes, believe it or not. Like, I don't like being, like, I don't. It sort of seems too much like ceremony, yeah, like just intracted ceremony and just forced and all that, you know. I just don't like it. I don't like the ceremony bit and the what do you call it? Just the standard stuff, you know. I don't know how else to explain it. Okay, so he left the old country and hoping to leave the curse behind him.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Really?
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Alright, how do we go back? There we go.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Yeah. They're cursed. They're cursed for certain. Yeah, this is the other side of the door. So there's the peephole. Oh, look, they're all little finches. Oh no, this one's an owl. Looks like they're all dead too. Okay. What's this one? Some sort of parrot. Another parrot. That's probably, yeah, there's definitely a finch there. Burpee. Bob the snake. Alright. Alright, let's go look at the secret compartment, hey? Actually, anything in here? Can't do anything with that. Okay. This. Okay, another secret compartment. There's secrets in a bathroom. In this bathroom. By Sven and Edith Finch. Okay, how do we do this? Up it comes. Yep.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
There's a secret in this bathroom. Okay.
It's in the last place you would look.
It's in the last place you would look. Well, of course it's in the last place, because that's the end of it, you know, after you've looked there. It's in the last place you would look, so it's under the sink somewhere.
It isn't in the cupboard.
It is in the cupboard.
It's hidden in this book.
Hidden in this book. Another secret compartment, another secret crawl space in the wall, hey? Calvin Finch.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Huh. Oh, okay. So he uses a photography room. So he's a bit of a hunter, eh? Paint. Yeah, this is the remnants of a photography room. All sorts of chemicals and bathing and here we go. And here we go. This is the crawl space. Milton. So Milton was here before he disappeared. And this looks like the boys' room. Fort Calvin. And there's the camera. Yeah, Space and Army.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
To Command Center. Actually, what's the time in London? Very quickly have a look at the time in London. Eh? It should just be about midnight, shouldn't it? Yeah, it's after midnight. So it is technically your birthday now, Rose. Happy birthday, hey? Command Center.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh, he's dead too. 61. Calvin. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, it's a book. Couple of pages, eh?
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, here we go. It's wobbling a bit. No, do it straight, mate. Come on. No, straighten up, son. Straighten up. Oh, you have to, okay, you have to do both feet. Okay, so it's the right stick for the other
My
foot.
brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
What are you talking about, you're old?
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
If the wind hadn't picked
then
up.
maybe
Oh,
he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
almost. Oh. Oh, look.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Yeah. Everyone's tried to do that, haven't they? Try and go all the way around. Alright, so that's how Calvin died, eh? And Sam's dead too, obviously. Well, I think they're all dead, you know. Space.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Yeah. Space, the final frontier. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about that, you know. Everyone, that's another reason why I don't like birthdays. Because there's
Mom
a
said
start.
Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Oh. Yeah, you could always tell he was going to enlist, you know. Just look at all the army stuff, you know. Fort Sam and Calvin's command center, eh? Fort Calvin. Oh, and that's probably another secret passage. I'd wager. That's where I came in. Yeah. Books on. Oh, this is a way to go, isn't it? Oh, this just goes up to the bed, so you can jump on the bed. Anything else up here? It's a bit of a fan. Oh look, that's from Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 RS, those fans. Pick it up and get some screws, hey? Oh, here they are. That's their heights. And that's where Calvin stopped growing, hey? Because he's dead. He flew off the swing. His spaceship stuff. Oh, here we go. Into the secret crawl space. Yeah, but yeah, that's another reason why I don't like... Oh, hello. Open Sesame. Yep, pull. Yep. Come on. Yep, up we pop. Oh gosh. These secret hallways and whatnot. Yeah, that's another reason why I don't like birthdays. Is I don't like the stark reminder that you're ever closer to you're ever running out of life.
The passages
basically.
were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
There's, you go through and you do everything that you don't want to, you just basically miss out on everything. Oh, here we go. So open this up. So that's where the secret passageway leads. You go there. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Well, I also don't like it, I also don't like the whole birthday business. But
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Well, so did everyone, didn't they? Barbara. There's a guitar. There's the sealed door. Oh, my friend Bigfoot, Barbara Finch. She's famous, eh? Now showing. Ah, they even made a doll out of her. Barbara Finch. My friend Bigfoot. Do you look on the other side of the peephole? No? The people only looks in. There's a dress. Oh, it's a big dress. And there's the way back to the crawl space. Child star, yeah. Look, friggin' books everywhere in
I
this
never
one
thought
too.
about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
After she gained all that fame and then lost it, there she is. Oh, she died in the same year as Calvin. Oh, typewriter. What's this? Happy birthday, Barbara. So she died on her birthday as well or something? Barb Street. Oh, here's her diary. Or journal, whatever it is. I know, I love it with the books everywhere. Yeah.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Yeah. Guest starring Barbara Finch.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Yeah? Now which way?
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
We go around this, or... Oh, here's a door.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
You know something bad about to happen here. Right.
Oh dear!
Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Still got the crutch.
Bookman and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Oh.
And there he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara.
She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh, this ear. There you go.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Okay, maybe, yeah. Do you think this one will be copyright notified, Zarius? Oh, okay, we have to crawl back through. So you saw a bit of a clue as to where to go next in that comic when she did the music box.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah. On that theme, yeah. Here's a music box. So you just keep winding it. Or do you keep winding it backwards or something? Yep, come on. Keep winding, it should pop out. Yep, keep winding. There we go. So here's the basement we weren't allowed in. There's a pool table. Oh yeah. Sven.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Oh, okay. Here's the dragon that he was building when he died. Yeah, something weird with the walls going on. I haven't finished the walls or anything. Here's a tail saw that he got cut on, Sven. And I can't see dick.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Carrying packages. Can't see a damn thing. Oh,
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Could be. Listen. Oh.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
There's a generator under here. Oh. Oh, okay.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh, buddy. Cereal. Soup cans.
If there's a pattern in all these stories. I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter. There's Walter. 2005. It's more than Prezzies. Yeah, look. It's over here. Let's have a look. Okay, that's strange. First aid and a cooker. Walter.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Almost friendly. We got into a routine.
And then one day, everything just
2005.
stopped.
This is This is the day he died, 2005. Or the year he died.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
Let's eat something other than peaches. Oh,
I'm done waiting.
Done waiting.
I have to leave while I still can.
Have to leave while I still can. Hey, see if I can find a mirror. This is where he slept for 30 years underground. I can't go this way. I can't go this way. The chair's... I've been thwarted by this chair. It's more than prezzies, yeah. Hid an entire person underground for 30 years. Get out while I still can, hey? So what do you guys think of this game? This game in quotes.
I know it's out there somewhere.
I know it's out there somewhere.
Whatever killed Barbara.
Whatever killed Barbara. Okay.
And Molly.
Molly.
And Calvin.
Oh. What's this? What is that? Is that where he throws all his garbage?
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Maybe this is all a mistake. Maybe.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
What about the family curse?
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
I'm gonna go kill by a train.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Yeah. So now where do we go? Hey? Is there...
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
From what? From Walter? Down we go.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
Yeah. Imagine what other secrets she would have. Holy shit. What's this? Ah, making airplanes, like plastic airplanes.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Oh.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
There's his grave, hey? This is where he was killed. Came out here and boom, got hit by the train. So now what? Now, I'm not sure where to go now. Do we just go back inside? Anything here? Doesn't look like there's anything here. Looks like it's just the grave. Alright, let's go. Is this where I'm meant to go?
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Oh, they come on when you get close? Okay.
But I thought you should know about your family.
God, weird stuff.
And the history you're a part of.
And then she went into the sea and was never found again. Into the sea. No, I can't do that. Alright, what's up here? It's a bit of a jetty here. For launching there.
To be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Right.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
People in these stories believed the stories. And that could very well be the curse, you know? Family curse.
And when you look at the house, had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Here we are back here, back at the house. There's a satellite dish. Oh gosh, I can't see anything. Go back. Just keep following this path. I can't see anything. Literally
I think
can't
we've
see
been
anything.
surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Yeah. A lantern. Light the lantern. Probably don't have a light on you.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
A weird family.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the
Yeah.
gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Burpy, chirpy, furpy, lurpy, zerpy, burpy, derpy, and derpy junior. Lucy, Daisy. Oh, this is just for pets. Oh, look, that's one's for a cat. Tucker, Coco, Zoe. Look at all these pets, and they're all dead. Shadow, Bob, Oliver, Schwartzy, Christopher. Oh, Christopher the goldfish. Bailey. So that was the pet cemetery.
Sven
Jeez.
built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Here they are. Here's Barbara Finch. She died when she was 26, is that? Hang on, no, that's 40 minus 4. Plus is 20. This, I don't know what that is actually. I'm sorry, I'm bad at math and it's morning. Right, Walter Finch, 2005. He's under the house for all that friggin' time. Are you kidding me? Edie Finch, 2010. Sven Finch died right after. What do you call it? Right after Barbara. Oh, and right after Calvin. So first it was Molly. Then it was Barbara. Then Walter disappeared. Then it was Calvin. And then it was Sven after that. And then Edie sometime later.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
At the old house, there's Odin. He built the original house, and he wanted to get away from the curse, eh? The original house, it was sunk. Okay, yeah, let's have a look.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Okay, now what? Do we have to get over to it? What do we do? There's the Odin statue. Can't really get a good look at it.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Why is that?
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Yeah. Oh,
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gregory Finch. Oh, there was more? I thought Sam enlisted. Greg Finch died 77. And then Gus straight up, and then Gus, and then Sam straight after. So,
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Yeah. Lewis Finch. He's dead too. Same time as Edie. Sanjay Kumar. So they're not a Finch. 2002. Oh, Milton. Well, they didn't put an end date because they don't know when he died.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Here's a bit of a treehouse here. But before we go up the treehouse and see what's there, I am busting, okay? So I'm gonna go for a bit of a break here, and I will be right back, like really quickly, okay? Like super quick. Like you won't even notice that I'm gone, right? So BRB, real quick, okay? BRB. And I am back. How's your birthday so far, Rose? How you guys going with it all? Hey? Did you get any presents from anyone yet? Alright, back to the game. Here we go. We're gonna have a look up the treehouse. Now, I told you guys I'd be quick. Jeez, you can't see much, hey? Here we go, up the treehouse. Saving.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
yeah,
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Did you hear that? Probably missed it. Did you guys miss it, or did you hear that? They might be off having a coffee. Could save that as a bit of a spoiler if you guys didn't hear it. Here we go, up here.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Yeah, shh. Never met Grandpa Sam, but I think you know, have a lot in common. Okay. Oh, I can't move that way. Something blocking my way. This fire pit is blocking my way. There's an esky here. Oh, yeah. Do the doorknob. Come on. Yep.
They were both pretty intense.
They were both pretty intense. Oh, this is... Okay,
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Huh. There's Sam's... Oh, he did join the Marines. Did he?
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Yeah. Oh, there's a cat. Going after a finch of some sort. Oh, after a squirrel. Can't see much in here. Jeez, it's so dark. So what are you giving Rose for her birthday, Zarius? Eh? Has to be something good, otherwise you're banned for life. Hey, what's this? Oh, hello. There's his photos.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Get a good
Am
photo.
I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
Okay, get a shot of Dawn. Just Dawn.
What?
Just Dawn.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
That might be good for hunting, you know? Just have to get something to keep yourself dry. No, I'm gonna take a photo of that. What are we taking a photo of here? The moon?
Please
I
just
don't know.
take the damn picture.
Alright, I
Hey.
took the picture.
Language.
Did you want to get a picture of me or what?
Well, where are you then? Oh, there.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
Odin Finch National Park. Azarius got her 3 books. When get paid, Dr. Martin's. Oh, Dr. Martin's books or something?
Okay, got it.
Got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
What are we taking a picture of? Oh, a bird. Take a picture.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up.
Aw. Still freezing, though.
Hey, put some warm woolens on.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Really?
Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Like what? This coffee pot?
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
Fishies.
Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Boots. What do you... I
found
have
an old
no idea what
logging
you're
trail.
saying.
There were deer everywhere.
I have no idea what you're saying, Zarius. Like, did you get boots?
I bet if I could
as
remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Like, did you did you get
Check the map.
Give me a minute. Check the map. Like, did you manage to get boots for your for Rose's birthday? Is that what you mean? You got her boots? What's this?
Let's see.
Let's see.
Maybe. You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
I don't know. We're supposed to be photographing here.
Or was it? It could have been.
I don't know. We're meant to be photographing this. Maybe it's out on the across the lake. Photographing Bigfoot. Oh, hello. Is that something? Dr. Martin's boots. So you got Rose Dr. Martin's boots for her birthday. Is that the name of a book, is it? Oh, hello.
Good eyes, Don.
Nice.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
Turn off your imagination.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Yes.
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Oh.
Great shot, Don.
Oh, nice. Oh, she's gonna... Okay. Yep, set it up there.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Dr. Martin's boots. No, they're boots. I don't know what you're talking about, man. No, okay. We set the timer on the camera.
Sorry, Don.
here.
Just gotta reset the timer.
Ah. So you set it, and then off you run. Okay. Yep. Up the thing. Yep.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
still...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Yeah. So, you didn't... So Dawn didn't tell her own daughter how her father died. Are you shitting me? You gotta be kidding me, right? Yeah. Why would you keep something like that from your own daughter? A picture of Dawn. Picture of Dawn. Picture of Dawn. Oh, you're probably in back in the past, back in the photo thing. So what is it with these boots? No, they're boots. Dr. Martin's boots. So you got Dr. Martin's. Dr. Martin's are actual boots for my feet. Okay, so Dr. Martin's is like a brand of shoe. Is he a real doctor? So we're in another crawl space here.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
After Sam died, Mum and Edie got really close. Yeah. Up we pop. Oh. Gregory. What's the date on Gregory? Is this a tomb? Or a memorial?
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Okay, so there's Gus and Dawn. And Dawn moved to bed. Okay. There's Gus. So Dawn was in the middle, and there's Gregory. Alright, here we go. Looking at Gregory's one. Yes, a very famous brand of footwear. Never ever heard of them. I've never ever heard of Dr. Martens. Not ever. Oh, did you see that? Dismissal of striking of plea, Orcas Island.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Wait, throw it. Throw it. Wait. How do I throw it? I have no idea what we're meant to... Oh, it's following the... Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm controlling the frog here.
Bath time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Hey, see if I can get... Oh, got one. Alright.
What
This is how we have to get... What his world was like. Frog. It's a frog.
You reminded me so much of Calvin.
Hey.
Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw.
Hey. Oh. Oh.
It sure made him happy.
So we get this out the right way. Come on. Ah. Yeah. Oh. Hey.
I know
Check
how
out
silly
there.
it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy.
Yeah.
But I could feel him slipping away.
Slipping away, eh?
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
If I hadn't called that night. Knock Whale off and Gregory...
I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Name off side of the bath, maybe. Can I knock the names off? Oh yeah, look. I can knock the names off. Alright. Let's turn the water back on, ready? Hiya!
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. Hey, there's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything.
There they all are.
Know what happened wasn't your fault.
It wasn't her fault? I don't know about that.
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
So Sam died. But when did... How old is he? A year old. See, even I can count that high. Right, Gus. Now for Gus's one. Right? Poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Can you gather this up? No? Oh, didn't get it. Got this. Oh, got that part.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that I remembered.
And wife. To make his cry.
So they're having a wedding. Who was the stepmom? Alright, where are we flying our kite now? Crash it. I'm not sure what we're meant to do now. Oh! Look at this.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
So this is a bit of a
Wind
game
picked
mechanic.
up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh, so in the tent. Oh. Now what? Here we go. So, now what? Oh, okay, grab up more words.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
How many people are going to die here? Oh.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
I wish that what? Stand here, cover up all the chairs, eh? Oh, okay, we got all the chairs and all the lanterns and whatnot, all the tables. I wish that. Oh.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, Just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
There's that. Now how do we get on? Here we go. What's this? Raise flag, breakfast, quiet time. Duties: Dawn, sweep trash. Greg, be a baby. Routines: jump rope 100. So he had a bit of a regiment going there. What is this? Can I flick these? House rules: no playing outside without permission, no answering door for strangers, no messes after dark, all chores before dawn, respect others. Right. So what do you think of the game so far? I think it's a pretty grim game. Game in quotes.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Well, that kite flying
At the
thing.
time, it was as far away as she could get.
That kite flying thing, that was fairly video game mechanic like. So there you go. There's another game biz thing. Oh, what's this?
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
She had a computer. Oh, this is, what do you call its room? I'll go there after. Oh. Dawn. Ah, okay. That's the fellow she married. Sanjay.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Building houses in Calcutta, hey?
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
Louis. That's the one that disappeared, yeah? Louis? Was that the one? No, it was Milton that disappeared. Louis is the one at the canning factory. Okay, I can't go down there. I'm loving it. The story has me intrigued. I want to know more about this curse and family. Yeah, I think...
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Yeah. Louis is Edith's older brother. Yeah, he's the one from the canning factory. Oh, Dawn. Look, Dawn. That's the mum. Louis.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Oh, okay. He came back to the house. Basil, thyme sage. I tried growing some basil once. It didn't turn out well.
And to see kids in the house again.
Yeah. Milton. What has Milton been telling you? Stack them upside down. It's a bit weird. So this is the part of the house that's sort of unsafe and in the air, you know?
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Yeah. Why don't you just unseal the rooms and use repurpose the rooms like normal people, you know?
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal, but it didn't last.
It didn't last. Anything in here? Great job. Awesome. Oh, multiplication tables. Okay, so doing homeschooling. Milton's planting is artsy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the buckets in the thing. Like, why would you do that? It didn't last.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
A castle. Oh, this is sealed.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Probably in the forest somewhere, eh? Look. Crown and the mustache. Oh, here we go. So we get in there. Anything out here? Have a bit of a look-see. Have a bit of a look-see. No, nothing there. Here's the moon. The moon is normal sized in this game. Actually, that's a little bit big for a moon. But that's okay. It's a lot smaller than other video games, you know. Alright. Up we pop. In we go. Oh.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
What is that? A door. Made a door, hey? Is this to go back out, is it? Oh no, no, I don't want to go back out. Go back, go back. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, it's doing it automatically. Yeah, turn around. Yep, in we go. I didn't think she'd do, I thought you should like close it or something because it's cold. I don't know. Here's the sealed door. Oh, he made like a mortal ship. A sky ship. That is a sky ship for travelling the air. Oh wow. There he is. That's Milton. And here's his... Ah, this is his journal, right? His journal? Yeah, that's his journal. Let's have a look out around here. He made it... Okay, this is a castle. Paint. More paint. Trees. Look, he made trees. Yeah, he probably wandered off into the forest for inspiration and got killed there somehow. That's what I think would have happened. Yeah, what's this? Is anything in there? Take note. Extra, something, newspaper available. No headline on it. Let's probably go down. There's Milton. There's his memorial. See, that's what Edie painted. He was doing one for Lewis when he died. And there's a crown. So here we go. Let's have a look at this now.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
The magic paintbrush. Okay, how do we progress? Oh, it's one of these. Achoo. So the painting come to life, eh? It came from the painting. Magic paintbrush. Try to flip it a bit slower. He's painting. Painting a doorway. Right. Paints the doorway. With the brush that came from the painting. No. No.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
No. That's not... No. And Edie would have believed that, hey?
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
That. Then she sealed the doors. Can I unseal the doors? Kick it in. Alright, in we go.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Milton found something in the house. What, the magic paintbrush? Oh, here we go. Up here. So what do you guys think the curse is, hey? Oh gosh, that's a bit light. Sorry. What
Mom
do you guys think the
definitely
curse?
blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Lewis blamed himself. What for Milton's disappearance?
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Oh, here's another sealed room. Lewis, 2010, same as
Everyone always
Edie.
told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Oh, this looks like the way in. Yeah. Hang on, I want to have a look at the side of the house first. I want to have a look down here. Yeah, go down. I think there might have been something on the side there to look at. I'm going to have a look at this. Where is this? Oh, this doesn't go anywhere. Shit. Okay. Oh, he's got a computer in there. Look at that. He's probably always staying in his room all the time. Just playing computer games, you know? Here we go. Oh, up, up, up. In your pop.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Sunjohn Ale. Hey, there's an exercise ball. Oh, can you push the ball? No. Turn on the computer. Oh, there it is there. There's the journal. Lewis Finch. Locker contents. Plunder box. Okay. He's having a having a bit of a huff puff. Oh, yeah, he's a gamer. Look at this. Yep. What's he got? A Wonderland Turbo. Hey, never heard of it.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Well, you're supposed to die. You're supposed to die repeatedly. That's how you learn. That's what you learn not to do, hey? If you don't die, then you're doing something wrong. Is this the way out, is it? It's out here. I'll have a bit of a look. This is probably up to the next one. Yeah, this might be up to the next part. Oh, I don't want to skip this part here. Yeah, we don't want to skip this one. So we'll go in here. We'll close it up. Close it up. Can I close it up? No. Okay. I guess that's open now permanently. We'll have a look at. Was there anything on this side? Oh, that was where we came in. Can't unseal the door or anything like that. Look, he's got his own little mini fridge here. Not a very good place to put a mini fridge. A cassette player. That is one short cable. Oh no, the cable's sort of looping about and all that. It looks like the old PlayStation Zarius. PlayStation 1. Except it's a top loader and cartridge based. Here it is. Lewis Finch. Here we go. Oh, it's addressed to Dawn Finch.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh, look. This is sort of video game-like.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Oh, go up here now. Oh no. I'm stuck? Oh, okay.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Oh, you have to slice the fish to get through.
Seriously.
Took it very seriously.
I had hoped he'd find himself.
What's this? Red carpet. Oh, hang on, let's go this way. Oh, that's dead end that way. Oh, that's already been chopped.
But he found something more.
Hey, now we're in 3D.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Distracted.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Oh, where do we go now? Down here?
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
Yeah.
He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Oh, there's another fish. Lewis Topia.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something.
He's always humming something.
Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Oh, there's the cutfish.
He no longer spoke at the cannery.
No longer spoke.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor.
And he won, of course. Okay.
And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Right. Now what? Oh! Ah, yeah. Here we go.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
New Louisville. Alright, let's go around this way. Oh yeah.
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Oh, it's gonna crash.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Oh.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
handsome queen.
Handsome queen.
Oh. That's interesting.
The queen was on her own quest for
sinister serpents? No, radiant rainbows. There's only way for radiant
rainbows.
Radiant rainbows. Hey.
He followed the sound of her.
Oh, I missed one. Electric guitar.
Electric sitar.
Electric sitar, okay. Oh, I missed one.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Right. Yeah, but you have to go home and eat food, mate.
But he was so proud of having created it.
Oh, okay. Got to chop the fish in half. Ready? Huh. We can go through.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
What do you think about this
For
part,
someone
eh?
who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh, what the? Okay, we're through the door now. This way? So what do you guys think of that, hey? Oh, what's in here? Oh, okay. He's in the thing, the cannery.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him.
I think Lewis had lost himself and was happier in
even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Yeah. He was happier in the world he created in his head. Yeah.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Conveyor belt.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him. His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
I think that one there is the most telling about the Finch curse. And I don't think it is I don't think it is that someone, like a magical, mystical manifestation, the curse. I think the curse is genetic. I think it's literally a genetic curse. Legalize marijuana. Righto. Let's continue on. Continue on. I think there's... How many more family members is there? That were the two brothers, Milton and Lewis.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Oh. It's over this way. There's the castle. Milton's castle.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
So this must be Edith's room?
I wish we'd stayed.
Really?
But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Huh. What's this? Dawn Finch. To teach and to learn. Oh yeah, from her years at teaching English in India. Okay, it's a prayer. What's this? Weird lamp. Gosh. So it's just, this house is just everything that is weird. Up we
What
go.
happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Maybe. Edith, do you see that? Edith. So this is Edith Finch's room. And there's all the packing she was doing. There's a kite.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
It's almost like a crawl space, isn't it? Edith.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh. We can't go there.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Oh, so we're in the library now.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
History of the Finches. By Edith Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Tide went way, way out. Ah, visited the old house, hey?
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Uh-oh. Am I gonna make it there?
I got turned around.
Ah. Should we wait for the fog now, or what are we supposed to do here? Just a second, guys. Guys, I'll be right back. Someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Hopefully soon, maybe 10 minutes. I don't know. Go. Maybe it's time for a coffee. I don't know. Sorry, guys, but I'll BRB. Okay, BRB. Sorry about that, guys. How long was I away for? Shit, sorry about that. Okay, well, I'm back now. We're gonna keep doing this story. You guys still there? we're almost done with this. Hey, we're very close to the end here.
For a while, I wondered.
You guys still there?
I started seeing things.
Rose is still there, so we'll continue on.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Things I've forgotten had ever existed. What things? A bed?
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends.
Huh.
That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Oh, yeah, this is probably how. Oh.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
Ooh.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Oh.
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it.
Well, what happened?
But she started getting sick a lot.
Ah.
The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while. And then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Yeah. It wasn't Edith Finch on the barge, hey? And that's what remains of Edith Finch. story by Giant Sparrow for Shirley Dallas. Yep. Edith's son. Yep. Edith's son that was. I don't know what she named him. Maybe she didn't name him. I don't know. Here's all the people that worked on Edith Finch. Yeah. The family curse. Right? The family curse. It has nothing to do. Well, the house is part of the curse. The family curse, right, I believe, is their imaginations. I thoroughly enjoyed. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad I was able to stream it for you, hey? I was finally able to stream it now that I've finally got a fairly decent internet connection. The connection's fairly limited, but it's it works. It gets over the line for HD. But not for long. This internet connection is very. I can only do it in a very limited capacity. Like I can't do every stream for HD, for example. Like that just won't be possible. But yeah, the curse itself. I believe the curse is entirely genetic, and it is a mental one. It is that their imaginations get the better of them. So they just start imagining things, and then they just can't stop. And they just get wrapped up in this imagination land, and that they can't tell what is real and what is not real. And they just get themselves killed, basically. Like that Lewis one at the cannery, that was very telling. You know, as soon as his imagination got the better of him, as soon as he couldn't separate himself and function in reality, that's when he got killed. And it's like that for all the friggin' Finches. Their imaginations get the better of them, and they just get themselves killed. And Odin Finch, the very first one, he wanted to get away from all that, but he wanted to, I'm not sure if what he wanted to do. Like he thought the land was cursed, maybe, like the curse was brought on by the land. But no, it was genetic. It was with them. Like it's just as Edith said. Edie said, like when you leave the house, the curse doesn't just disappear, you know, because it's genetic. So they'll leave the house and they'll just start up another house. See, the house, right? It basically turned into a massive collection of their imaginations, and they just kept building and building upon those imaginations. Yeah, and the house ended up as kerosene for a fire, basically. Like like all the rooms in the house, like everything was about imagination and getting lost in imagination and building upon imaginary works and all that. Like nothing in the house was sort of real, you know. It was just like imagination fairyland, basically. Oh, the end. Thanks for playing. So that's what I think the Finch curse is, basically. The replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to begin from the beginning. Like even like just all of them were just wrapped up in this imagination and tried to get away and just got done in by it, you know. But that's my birthday stream. Thank you for playing it for me. No worries, Rose. I'm glad you liked it, and that's what I think about the game. Like, also calling it a game, like I wouldn't classify it as a game. I'd say it's like a story experience. But it's not a bad. See, some people think it's derogatory to say a walking simulator, you know, where it's supposed to be a video game. Oh, that's not a video game, it's a walking simulator. But, you know, for a walking simulator, that's not a bad story, you know. Like, if this is a walking simulator, then walking simulators are really good and have really, really amazing stories to them. So, the most gameplay ish elements with things like hopping the toad or the frog in the bathtub and going around on the swing, yeah, like that was basically it for gameplay mechanics. And even that, you know, it wasn't that difficult. You know, you press a button here, you press a button there, and that's the game experience. But yeah, Edith Finch is not bad, hey. Even though there were no gameplay mechanics, it's not bad at all. So that's what remained of Edith Finch, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And tomorrow I will be streaming, what do you call it? What was it called? Dreamfall Chapters. Yeah, stream another Dreamfall Chapters. I think that's going to be, that last Dreamfall, the next Dreamfall I should say, is not the last one obviously, but that next one will be the one where it maxes out my my gigabytes usage. So it might be the very last one that I can stream in HD. I loved it. I'm glad that you loved it. Hey, I'm really glad you liked it. And yeah, thanks for keeping me company. And I'll see you guys on the next one. See you guys for Dreamfall Chapters. Hey, that'll be great. Dreamfall Chapters. I'm really looking forward to playing this Dreamfall Chapters. But that's the stream, and see you guys later. All right, bye bye.